All right, what's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary top of the moon reaction video. So we got Putri Ariani Cindai from Dati Sita Nurhaliza Norlisa cover. Um, this is a cover song. As usual, family, I always like to break down the lyrics, break down the meaning of the lyrics, see how it aligns with a message, and then we utilize that message to extract the value from the song, and then that value that resonates with us, collectively, as we all collaborate together, and you guys in the comments and me, we comment down below. Well, we comment on our perspective and what we get aligned with the message of the song and how it resonate with our lives. Then, so we can in turn apply that value that we receive from the song, which is the message connected to the value of the song, the value connected with the message of the song. And then once we get that down pack and see how it resonates with us, we then see how we can continue to apply it to our lives with all of our amazing collective perspectives and insight from the message of this song to continue to be great individuals, spreading that peace, love, and positivity always, right? But before we get started, I always like to get in the background, the theme, meaning of the song. Also give credit to where it's due for the original individual, the creator of the song, while the legend and that magnificent performer like Putri Ariani is going to perform, and we're going to check that out in a minute. But we also have to get into the theme and the background meaning of the song before we actually break down the lyrics, so we understand the theme of the song while we try to embrace and capture the message listening to the song and the performance. So this song, Siti Nurhaliza released the song Zendaya in 1997. And the lyrics, the protagonist or the leading character, so to say, is expressing her desires and aspirations. She talks about how she wants to be adorned and beautiful, but she feels broken inside. She also mentions how she wants to achieve great things, like conquering a mountain, but feels like she cannot. Despite her pain, she doesn't want her suffering to be remembered, and she doesn't want to be upset for a long time. The protagonist talks about the limitations she feels in her life, but also expresses a sense of hope and desire to overcome them. I think we all been there, right, family? So basically, the song captures the theme of the protagonist or a leading character, and we can put it in perspective in regards of us, family. We want to conquer and be on top of the world and be successful, but we have our fears limiting us and holding us back. But we keep on visualizing, envisioning us achieving this very thing that we keep putting ourselves and holding ourselves back with the self-inflicted wound that we keep on constantly replaying, which is fear, which limits ourselves, right? That's basically the theme of the song. And I'm not going to do no more talking because I want to break down the lyrics. I am going to have the lyrics pulled up on my phone because I have the English translation here. And with no further ado, I'm not going to do no more talking. Let's just straight into the video. Let's go, family. It gives me like a spiritual type of vibe, like it gives me a spiritual type of vibe as she's in a culturalistic approach on how she's approaching the introduction and introducing and let alone beginning to perform the song, so to say.
Tidaklah, tidak, tidak, budaya
And that takes a lot of vocalism right there. You know what I'm saying? As I'm looking at the lyrics and the way she's vocalizing and rising the intensity of her voice, let alone the message of the song. You know what I'm saying? And she says Zendai. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go in a little bit of the lyrics. You know, how is embroidered silk not flowery with its insecrately linked stitches? How I'm supposed to adorn myself with the mirror cracked into a 2-cent pieces. Begrudge the flight of, in parentheses, wild jungle birds, for the final road may be torturous. Mattress of gold and bed sheet of diamond, yet I sleep with my arm as my pillow. Adorn memory's edge. See, it's so amazing how she breaks down from a humbling perspective. Like, as I'm reading the lyrics, right, and I'm really seeing the meaning of the lyrics from an English translation, it's basically like she's saying, like, look, she see the glory, but she still hold herself back. But metaphorically, she's saying a mattress of gold and bed sheet of diamond, yet I sleep with my arm as a pillow. Adorn memory's age with gardenia, the blossom and bud dreams of a bee. I took great care of my prized flower, but it fell off before it could bloom.
tingginya tidak terlewat. Let's dance together.
And I think I got a little bit ahead of the lyrics because that was introduction, like the introduction to the song, because now things are still getting upbeat. But I just happened to skim through the lyrics and it really touched me from those perspectives. That's why I mentioned it. Gardenia, the blossom bud, dreams of a bee. I took great care of my prized flower, but it fell out before it could bloom. She's getting into that.
Puasku jaga si bunga impian, gugurnya sebelum berkembang. Hendak kerasa, puncaknya gunung hendak ditawan. Tidaklah tidak budaya, dirinya tidak ternawan.
I do want to experience conquering the top of the mountain, but I don't have the will. It's height too much for me to fight. Then she goes into I don't want to feel sorrow or dwell on my heart's sufferings. I did not request for this prolonged broody feelings. So basically her fears are taking over her, limiting herself, but then she didn't expect the prolonging effect of her to continue to still feel this way, but still having the fear that's still keeping the same outcome that she didn't expect to still be this long of feeling this way, of feeling fearful and feeling like it's too much to fight. So this where it comes, the wall, and here goes the boundary of entry, or that glass ceiling, so to say, that she needs to break through to really fulfill the fullest potential of herself. Now, comment down below, family, is there any time in your life where you had to break through that glass ceiling? And when I mean break through that glass ceiling, I mean overcome the discomfort or the fear that's limiting you from doing something to your fullest potential that you really want to achieve. But then in turn, the outcome is still remaining, let alone the feelings that you still have remains due to you limiting yourself with that self-inflicted wound because you allow the fear and you allow the spirit of fear to drive you where you don't want to break through that glass ceiling or fight to actually achieve what you destined to achieve or achieve the very thing that keep bothering you deep down inside that you know you should achieve. Comment down below, family. I feel like we all been there, and there's always peaks and valleys in life. And I love the message of the song because it reminds me of her two other songs. She did a cover song recently. Go check that out, reaction. I just reacted to that, I Will Survive. And then backtrack even further to the song she did with Alan Walker, Who I Am. So she went into self-discovery, realizing who you are. Then she went into a self-empowerment song about achieving self-confidence and going and overcoming adversity and suffering. And now she's going into the spiritual ground of the mind being a battlefield where at the end of the day, the only thing that's stopping you is you. How amazing are her songs aligned with a beautiful message that deals with self-development, self-help. I like the rock star beat right there. That's amazing right there.
Let's have it fun, let's dance it.
Then she goes into the endless roots of the banyan tree. Its tendrils crisscross at the side. With my boat made of wax and paper sail, how do I cross an ocean of fire? Now listen to that metaphorically. Trying to cross an ocean of fire and your boat is made of wax and paper. The endless roots of a tree, its tendrils crisscross at the side. So just imagine how the foundation of the boat, now connect it to the message of the song. The message of the song deals with fear and limitations of limiting yourself, right? So just imagine the foundation of a boat made of wax and paper trying to sail across an ocean of fire. The foundation of the boat is weak. Now, if you connect the spirit of fear, you having that foundation of the spirit of fear is weak because the same way the boat can't overcome the fire, an ocean of fire, you can't overcome the spirit of fear by actually doing the very thing that you're fearing, because the spirit of fear, which is that foundation you have of faith, is so weak because fear is overtaking your faith. So you can't overcome the very thing you set out to achieve. The same way the boat cannot cross the ocean of fire that is set out to sail on, right? Amazing.
Berbatas, cuma bersilang paut di tepi bidungku lini, layarnya kertas seberang laut berapi. Gunung jamlahu bergema api yang bernyanyi, pohonan jati bertanam tebu, bibir rebung berduri di hati.
And I like how the guitar is like actually, it seems like the guitar, the drums, and yeah, it seems like the guitar and the drums are mimicking the chorus.
Awana menerpa, langit membiru, awan bertani, bukan dirintih pada siapa, menunggu
Now listen to this. Poetic songs echo like religious callings, but it's just the Mayan on a branch singing. I plant sugar canes at the edge of my lips, but bamboo shoots spike my heart. A breeze darts into vacant ground, stringy clouds adorn the blue sky. I'm not pleading for someone to listen, I'm just waiting for the light to return. Now run that back a little bit. Poetic sounds echo like religious callings. Poetic songs. So there goes the spirituality, the reminder of faith. See, a song can remind you of faith, but you have to implement it. So poetic songs echo like religious callings. So the calling of having that courageous faith from a spiritual perspective is calling, but it's not being implemented. That's why she's still limiting herself with the spirit of fear, right? But it's just the Mayan on a branch singing. I plant sugar canes at the edge of my lips, but bamboo shoots spike my heart. So she can be so close, or she can taste, or metaphorically we should say, she can achieve the bitter success, the sweetness of success, like the sugar cane at the edge of her lips. But she said bamboo shoots spike my heart. That fear is limiting her, so then it spikes her heart where she can't even achieve that bittersweet success. That's my perspective on it. Let's go into the next lyrics again. Let's hear it again. Let's say it again. A breeze darts into vacant ground. Stringy clouds adorn the blue sky. Okay, so the breeze can represent the adversity, and stringy clouds staying steady in the blue sky. So that can mean at times where you have to be still in the storm, even though there may be seeming to be adversity and chaos seem to take place. You have to hold your ground. I'm not pleading for someone to listen. I'm just waiting for the light to return. Patience is virtue, right? You will eventually see the light on the other side of the tunnel if you stay course to the path. Stay steady, be still. Just because things around you are chaotic doesn't mean you have to be chaotic. There's light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I get from it.
Puncaknya gunung hendak ditawan, tidaklah tidak budaya, tingginya tidak tertawan. Janganlah jangan kau hebat, derita hati jangan dikenang. Bukan kau pintar, meraju bukan berpanjangan. Bukanlah meraju bukan berpanjangan.
Way to close out the performance, man. Let's give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause. That was an amazing performance. Amazing message. Family, remember, you want to break through that glass ceiling. You want to overcome the spirit of fear. Fight it with faith. Believe in yourself, because no one else will until you believe in yourself first. Spread that peace, love, and positivity. Let the love supersede the hate. And like I say, family, comment down below if you ever had to break through that glass ceiling. And when I mean glass ceiling, I mean overcome something by letting go of the spirit of fear and being courageous enough to keep moving forward and overcome it, even if it's uncomfortable. When did you have to break through that glass ceiling and stop limiting yourself and say enough is enough? Comment down below, family. And also, what message did you get? And it's so many things we can get from this amazing song, right? So the subject is basically about fear, the spirit of fear, and how you overcame it. So now that's the subject, fear, right? So I want you to comment down the message you got from the song. Like I shared with you mine and my perspective and how it resonated with me. and breaking down the lyrics and so forth. Comment down below from the subject we got from the song, which is fear. Comment down below the positive message you got from the song dealing with fear. Comment down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. It helps crush that YouTube algorithm. It's totally free. Remember, family, let the love supersede the hate. Continue to spread that peace, love, and positivity. And like I always say, until next time, peace.